Good afternoon, manufacturing all-stars, and welcome to this episode of Manufacturing Happy Hour. Today, you are going to learn about LogixAI. I'm joined by Jonathan Wise here in Cleveland, Ohio, our platform leader for embedded analytics. Cheers, Jonathan.
Cheers.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on as part of our mini-series around FactoryTalk Analytics for Devices and FactoryTalk Team 1. And we're talking about a new solution today, so let's set some definition. What is LogixAI?
FactoryTalk Analytics LogixAI is an artificial intelligence for ControlLogix. It's an add-on card that learns from the control program and builds a mathematical model to predict behavior and data within the operation.
So we're talking predictive analytics. You know, how would someone normally do predictive analytics?
Normally, when you want to start experimenting with machine learning, you're going to export a bunch of data, you're going to move it to a data center or to the cloud, and you're going to try out different algorithms to see which can best predict the data you have. And then you'll use another set of data to test that, and then finally, when you think you can predict something, you'll want to figure out how to move that prediction back into the control program so you can make decisions based on it.
Well, in that case, how is LogixAI different from that traditional method?
LogixAI works against the stream of data coming across the backplane. So it is literally paired with the controller. It trains while the control program is running and puts its results right back into the control program via a tag within milliseconds.
And you know, finally, just to put this in context for our audience out there, how would someone use LogixAI in the real world?
We built the initial release with kind of two scenarios in mind. The first we call anomaly detection. That's where the algorithm learns what's normal and then uses that model to predict abnormal behavior. So an example from our betas might be somebody producing food. There's a ingredient flow coming in, and an anomaly, something unusual in that flow, could have quality impact on the product. So you want to be able to predict that in advance.
Makes sense.
The other type of scenario we support, we call virtual sensing, which is we're going to use data that does exist in the controller to estimate data that doesn't exist. So if you have something that's hard to sense, like a dulling knife blade, rather than just using mean time between failure, you could predict the failure curve of that blade and get ahead of it with predictive maintenance.
Awesome. Well, two great examples. Since this is a new solution, what would you recommend someone that's watching this do to get started and take action?
We think within those two scenarios, there's lots of different use cases. So reach out to your account team, talk about what matters to you, and begin exploring if this is a good fit for you.
Awesome. Well, Jonathan, really appreciate the overview around LogixAI. Thanks so much for jumping on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Cheers.
Cheers.
For the rest of you out there, stay innovative, stay thirsty. We'll catch you back here on Manufacturing Happy Hour real soon. Cheers.
Cheers.